started up this long slope toward the next town. The towns in that rear pocket there were all like about maybe 3 or 4 miles apart, little villages. And our squad was up on point. We usually have 2 people clear out on the right side and the left side, and then the point, and then the rest are strung out behind you at 15 feet or 5-yard intervals. We had just started moving out of the town, and boy, all of a sudden all hell broke loose like a Chinese New Year. In the movies they show these bullets going zing, zing. They don't zing. They pop, they crack just as like a rifle shot when they go past you. We found that out when I went through the infiltration course there in training. But boy, we hit the dirt. And fortunately, the road, it was a very old road evidently. It had all through the years, I guess, it had cut down so that it was cut down about that deep. So we crawled back on our stomachs back into the edge of town. And we got back to the edge of town. We jumped up and ran in a house. While I was laying out there trying to make up my mind whether to move or stay there until it got dark or what. All of a sudden I had this urge to eat the candy that I had if I was going to get hit, I was going to get hit with a sweet. Anyhow, I laid there and I ate the candy, and every now and then it'd pop over me. Finally, I went there and I said, well, this isn't going to work. So I crawled my stomach back up and jumped up and ran over into the house. My assistant BAR man, he was one of the outside scouts that were, and he and another guy, and they got pinned down further up than we did, up the hill. So John, he's firing what he thought were the machine gun nets. So yeah, I don't know if he knew where they were or not, but the other one with him, he took off and like a scared rabbit and made it back to the edge of town. Then John, he laid there, and all of a sudden he took off and did the same thing. And he made it back, but he had 2 bullet holes through his pant leg, and his buckle on his combat infantry boot was shot off. And he got back into the house, and then we had to wrap him up in a blanket because he started going into shock.